Yo, this African Nat. We back with another one. Got my man Will, he back again.
What's going on, y'all?
I'm chilling. How you feeling, man?
Chilling, man.
You chilling? How you feel about this? How was your weekend?
Weekend was cool. We gotta jump right into it. How you feel about that Devin fight? Your favorite fighter.
you know I predicted it.
No, you did. You said it was gonna be a knockout, but go ahead.
Let me finish. Now, I predicted it to be a seventh round, between the seventh and I said seventh round on here, but I changed it and I said from 7 to 10 round, he gonna knock him out. Which I wasn't too far off because he did knock him down in the fourth round.
Who was right?
Hold on, let me finish. I'm gonna give you your kudos. He did knock him down in the fourth round. And he also had him hurt. Was in the sixth round he had him hurt, I believe. And then he had him hurt another time. But he didn't knock him out, though, because he was making sure he secured the victory. He didn't get caught. But, I was close. I knew he was going to hurt him. I knew Devin had power because everybody was saying he didn't. He showed he had that. He showed he can box. He showed his IQ. You know what I'm saying? You said it was going to go at 12 rounds. You said it was going to go at what'd you say it was going to go?
I said it was going to go distance. I said Devin was a better boxer. I caught it, but go ahead, though.
Yeah, it was a major decision, though. I think you said a decision. It was a major decision. By the way, it's two cats that owe me push-ups on this fight, man. Y'all know who y'all are. I'm expecting to see them push-ups come tomorrow. Y'all know who y'all are. I just had to get that out there.
Since we from Cleveland and everything, I want to see how you feel about Montana.
Let me tell you my feelings on the fight. I wasn't done yet, okay? Is that cool?
Go ahead, man.
Okay, thank you. So
his favorite fighter, so he about to give y'all a dialogue.
Listen, boom. So Devin, he showed brilliance in that ring, man. Like he showed me that he can box. He showed me how high his IQ was. Even though I hear people say that he was tailor made for Regis was tailor made for Devin. I knew that Devin was too much for Regis Prograis, to be honest. I knew that because I seen Regis fight. I knew Regis had power. He actually fought good. He actually fought better than he normally do because he stayed poised. He was patient, you know what I'm saying, waiting on the shots and whatnot. Regis, he just couldn't close the gap. He couldn't cut the ring off. He couldn't close the gap. That's what he did wrong, and Devin did everything right. So, with that being said, I love Tank Davis. I'm a Tank Davis fan. I said this before. I said only person I feel that have a good chance of being Tank is Devin, because he know how to use his reach. He know how to control his distance. And he can move side to side. However, Tank is slick. Tank can move his feet, unlike Regis. Tank is smart, unlike Regis. So if Devin get caught, it's good night out ring. But I still stand with, I believe Devin the only one that'll be Tank. You know what I mean? Because his IQ when he's slick. And Shakur, I don't think Shakur beat him, man. Not after that last performance. That's my thoughts on the fight. Oh, and Devin got something to say at 140 and I hear he might go to 147. Now that Earl and Terrence gone. But Terrence still there currently, but I know he about to leave. You know what I'm saying? He might, y'all boys better get ready because Devin ain't playing with y'all. And with that, I told y'all about that extra power, what was going to happen with that extra power that he had. The extra weight that he had. You know what I'm saying? The extra weight did a lot, man. But go ahead.
That's what you want to say, but I want to, like I said, since we from Cleveland, we got to talk about Montana. How did you feel about Montana?
Man.
Montana love.
So I felt I was kind of disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Because I felt like I don't think he came to, the way he looked, he didn't look like he was ready. Like he just looked like he was scared. He was holding back. He wasn't letting his hands go. And I seen Montana fight. He let his hands go. But I don't know if he felt the power or somebody told him something. He just didn't look right to me. I don't want to say he didn't look like himself, but he didn't let his hands go. And then he came out the sixth round with the earmuffs, with his hands like this instead of like this, closer here. So he got caught with that uppercut. Then he got caught with the left hand, I think, that put him down. The uppercut put him down. Then the left hand put him down. So I don't know, man. I just feel like what's next for him after this, I still think that I said to you that he gonna be a doorman, aka the gatekeeper, because he lost his second fight. But I think that he's still like a B+ fighter, a B1 fighter, maybe a A2 fighter. I think that if he get a chance to fight somebody else that's a contender and beat them, he might can put his name back in the hat. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's just all the way over for him just yet. I think that there's still some fights out there for him that he can prove himself and prove that he belong. You know what I mean? But shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Don't let the haters hate. You know they gonna
Keep
hate.
going.
Use it for fuel. Keep it going. Don't get too down. Don't think too much into this loss. Everybody take a loss. Everybody got to reset. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to tell you that, but, just from a fan to you, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head up. Keep going. Don't forget about these haters. Use that as fuel, man. Because, Cleveland full of haters.
So we had this topic like a little minute ago talking about the pound for pound top 5. I meant to ask you this before we moved on, but is Devin in that top 5 now?
I think I'm gonna leave it where it's at for now. I want to put him in there because it's the second weight class. He a champion in another weight class. If he go to 47 and do it, he gonna be in that pound for pound. But I'm gonna keep it with. I think mine was Terrence in a way, Canelo, Tank. I had Tank at 5, and who was the other one?
I think you said Claressa.
Claressa Shields is number 2 or 3. I think I said because she undisputed in 3 weight classes. So you got to get that to her. But yeah, I think it's gonna stay there. But if he get a world title in another weight class, it's only his second weight class. Then I could see about putting him in there. But right now he number 5. I keep him there. But I want to ask you something real quick. We're gonna switch to football real quick. So I was hearing that Marvin Harrison got opportunity to leave Ohio State or stay. I'm asking you, should he come back to Ohio State for another year?
I don't know how true it is, but I've been seeing stuff like they in NIL deals they can get $20 million. I'm coming back for $20 million. You're not making that as a rookie your first year.
So we don't know if that's a fact.
Yeah, I'm saying if that is true, I'm coming back.
Let's just say that ain't. You know what I'm saying? It might be. I'm not saying it ain't true. I'm just saying let's just take the $20 million because anybody gonna come back with $20 million because I would.
Right.
However, let's just say if you was Marvin Harrison right now, we don't know what the NIL deal is. Would you come back? And the goal is to make it to the NFL. But I'm asking you, would you come back if you was Marvin Harrison?
No, I wouldn't come back.
You wouldn't come back? Why is that?
Like you said, the goal is to make it to the NFL. Like it had to be something there for me to be like, okay, I want to come back for my senior year. But I mean, what? You got a good chance of being the number 1 overall draft pick. Come back for what?
Right. Yeah, it ain't never good coming back. I can name a few. Matter of fact, we gonna stay at Ohio State. What's my man name? He went to the Ville. Cardale Jones. He was hot after we went to that. Matter of fact, he won a national championship.
Yeah,
didn't he?
that was useful.
Yeah, he was hot. He was the hottest man. He was supposed to be a lottery pick, but he wanted to come back to be a full-time starter because he picked up. I think he came in for Barrett.
Yeah.
Barrett, he, like the last couple games of the season for Barrett, and he looked good. He had the size. Everything was on point.
Yeah, right after the Michigan game.
And he went back, and it was bad for him, man, when he went back. It was bad for him. Right after, did we beat Michigan that year?
We beat Michigan.
Right after we beat Michigan that year.
They just got hot. They just started winning a couple games. Now they smelling themselves.
Speaking of Michigan, I want to read, before I ask you this, I want to read these.
Got some comments.
I want to ask you about these comments, real quick. That in our comment section of the video we did about Roman Wilson, what he had to say about
Hold on, before you start there, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We liking the comments that y'all doing. Keep coming with them, but I gotta get at y'all with this though.
Yeah, so I got 2 comments that I want to ask you about. That was in the comment section of that video we did about Roman Wilson comments on Marvin Harrison Jr. So this is from SG-JV5ZI. I don't know how to say that. Correct me. I don't know. But he said there were 3 to 4 players doing what Marvin Harrison Jr. was doing this year. He was just getting a little too much hype. What you think about what he said? And by the way, there are a lot of Michigan haters in our comment section. But what you think about that?
That comment is not false. You got the Washington receiver. He did his thing. You got LSU receiver did his thing. But also, them 2 wide receivers had Heisman Trophy candidate quarterbacks. So the quarterback play wasn't even the same. So you think about Kyle McCord threw for 24 touchdowns. Half of them went to Marvin Harrison. So,
right.
You look at that right there. Like, I get what you're saying. Like, it was people with good numbers, but he was the Ohio State offense. If you seen them this whole year, he was the whole offense. We ain't really had too much. Shout out to Travion Henderson, and you had other players, but he basically beat Penn State by himself that game.
Right. SG-JV5Z. We appreciate the comment, man.
Yeah, keep commenting.
I responded in the comment section. This what Will had to say because he didn't get a chance to respond. I got one more for you.
Okay.
This from Big Brother. His picture is a is a Michigan player from Michigan, number 7. He said, this is what he said. Marvin is Steele and Will Johnson pocket, and Roman Wilson is Ohio's daddy. 3-0. Keep crying about it. Hey, I appreciate you, big brother. I appreciate you for commenting, man. But that was whack. Go ahead. What you think about that?
Will
comment?
Johnson, didn't he get a one-handed catch on them for about 40 yards? Then
Yes.
Marvin Harrison put up over 100 yards and the touchdown.
Yes.
And if I ain't mistaken, Will Johnson so-called got hurt. Did you see the injury on the field?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't see it. All I remember was he was just so-called hurt out of nowhere.
Oh no, I didn't see the. I didn't see his injury. My bad.
You talk about in his pocket.
Yeah.
And Wilson, outside of that touchdown that the ball got took from him, what did he do? Now we can go back to this game and the game before last where Marvin Harrison gave y'all work. Now I will give y'all win, but let's not get too crazy about this 3-0 because I was born in '98, and on both my hands I can count on how many times Michigan actually won. And we ain't gonna get to talking too crazy because the last 2 wins for y'all been questionable about this cheating scandal. I know y'all don't want to throw that out there, but I'm gonna throw it out there.
Hardball was in our practices trying to read lips and all type of crazy stuff. Probably recording, ain't no telling, just to beat us.
Then y'all talk about cry about it. Let's see what y'all say when Harbaugh leave and go to the NFL and y'all get smacked by Alabama. We can talk about that in the comments as well.
He talking about Roman Wilson is Ohio daddy. Stop it.
He couldn't even start here, but I like it though. He wouldn't
start here, man. Stop it, man.
He'd be a good ball boy if you want to be honest. But
right. Which bring me to my next. I just wanted to read the comments, man. That's one thing we gonna do.
Thanks for commenting though.
Yeah,
we appreciate
the comments. We gonna start reading comments. We gonna pick comments to read and react
and
to
send
them.
this video to everybody, man.
Yeah. My next question is, who you think? What's your opinion on who you think gonna win the national championship this year? Out of the 4 teams in the playoff.
4 teams. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead game by game. Like I said, Alabama gonna beat Michigan. Alabama ain't really play. I mean, Michigan ain't really play like no solid quarterback. Like Milroe caught fire early.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, later on in the season. So I think he gonna get them problem with him being able to run. Texas and Washington, I think that probably will be the best game, but Washington just keep winning. Like every time you want to count them out, they just keep winning. Like I think they play down to their competition, so that's why some of their games was close. But I would be honest, I thought they was gonna lose to Oregon. They beat them both times, so I'm taking Washington over Texas. National championship, call it an upset. I got Washington, but I won't be surprised if Alabama win. But
we talked about this on the last show about Florida State not being in the top 4, man. That kind of Alabama got in there.
Which they should.
I hope I'm pulling for Alabama to beat Michigan, man. I really am. And I'm tired of the NCAA football is riding the SEC, man. I'm sick of that, man.
They not.
Well, I'm not about to go there. We talked about this last time. That's just my opinion. But I'm pulling for Alabama to beat Michigan because I got family out there in Montgomery. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pulling for y'all to beat Michigan. You know what I'm saying? What else you got?
Well, about the boxing, I want to ask you. This is probably one of the best years that we actually seen in boxing in a while.
Yeah.
So I was going to say 3 fights. I want to ask you the 3 fights that you want to see for next year.
3 fights I want to see for next year. I want to see Wilder versus Joshua, which I know Wilder going to knock him out. I want to see Wilder versus Joshua. I want to see, and this is just what I want to see. I know the boxing world want to see other fights. I want to see Jared Big Baby Anderson because he's from Toledo. I want to see him fight Jarrell Miller. If Jarrell Miller do good in this fight on the 22nd versus Daniel Dubois, if he win, I would love to see him and Jared Anderson fight, to be honest. But that's just my opinion. But I'm going to tell you the fights that I want to see. I want to see Earl and Terrence rematch. I want to see Joshua and Fury, and I want to see Tank. Then I want to see Tank. I want to see Tank versus Shakur since they both at 135, and I know Tank ain't going to 140 anytime soon. So I want to see Tank and Shakur. But the only fight that makes sense for Tank is Devin. But Devin not going back to 135, and I don't think Tank going to 140. So we may not see that fight. So that's why I said Tank and Shakur. And I also want to see. I would love to see Devin and Teofimo. I think that'd be a good fight. Or Devin and Ryan Garcia, let him go ahead and beat on Ryan real quick. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, them the fights I want to see.
I thought you was going to say the big one. What's the one everybody want Canelo to fight?
David Benavidez?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I ain't really looking forward to seeing that fight, though. I will watch it for sure because I'm a fan, but I don't know. It's just, I don't know, man.
No, go ahead and say it. We don't want to hear no, I don't know.
I really don't know why. That's not a fight that I really wanted to see personally. Like, I do want to see it, but that's not, I mean, that's the biggest fight, but I don't think Canelo gonna fight him, though. He already said that he wasn't fighting him. Because it's a lose for Canelo. He can't gain by fighting him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he won't gain nothing by fighting David Benavidez because David Benavidez ain't got a big fan base like Canelo. He want to be able to win something or from somebody. You know what I'm saying? He not trying to fight. Like Shakur and Tank is a high risk, low reward. And that's what that is for Canelo. High risk, low reward.
So who you want to see Canelo fight?
I want him to fight Terrence. If Terrence beat Earl again, I want him to fight Terrence.
Where you want to see that at? Do you see it had a good fight at 160
or 168? I don't know if I want to see it because I know Canelo ain't gonna come. He ain't going past 168. So I take that back. You know what? You know what? I would love to see that fight, Canelo versus Terrence at 160, not 168, 160. I don't want to see Terrence go up to 168. But I'll watch that fight for sure. That'd be a good fight.
Think that'd be the biggest fight between this year and then if that happened next year?
Terrence?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the biggest fight, but I really believe Tank and Devin Haney might be the biggest fight in boxing right now. But the biggest fight that may never happen, I think it might be Tank and Devin, though. I really do, man. I can't see nobody else, no fight that's gonna be bigger than that because everybody want to see that. They've been talking about it. Bill Haney been calling them out. So, that's what I believe. Before we get out of here, I want to touch on the Browns real quick, too.
Go ahead. Shout out to Joe Flacco. That boy looking good, man.
Definitely shout out to Joe Flacco, man. About this game this past Sunday.
Y'all about the same age. But...
yeah, I think he a year younger. No, he ain't 3 years younger than me.
Okay, that sounds about right.
He's 3 years younger than me. He was born in 85. I'm born in,
I don't know. I seen something in the 60s. But what you about to say?
I ain't born in those 60s. No, a game against Jacksonville. I got to say this, man. I know this is going to sound crazy coming from me, but I got to give respect to Stefanski, man. He called a good game. He got off track, but he got back on track when he realized he got off track. Only thing I didn't like is they stopped going to Njoku for some reason. Like, he was on fire at the beginning. They stopped going to him for whatever reason.
Yeah, I think he did. I don't think he had a catch in the second half.
No, so I don't understand that. I don't understand that at all, man. And what else I seen? I saw our defense did good, even though Dale Pitt, I'm hearing he might be gone for the remainder of the season.
That's a big loss in the secondary.
Yeah, that is. That is a big loss, but the Warren to be back. So, you know what I'm saying? They might have to put Newsom at safety.
Didn't Thornhill get hurt last week too?
Did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not sure about that. Yeah. But I like what I seen overall from our offense. I love Joe Flacco back there. It felt like we could finally got a quarterback. Like they clicking. Yeah, like he a little off because of the the plays. Yeah, then it was one play he was trying to throw it to Amari Cooper. He threw it on time, but he threw it a little bit away from Amari. Amari was just getting out of his route. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, shout out to him too. He had a good game.
One more time.
He had. But what? Hold on. But speaking of that, what did you say to me earlier? You said that we didn't have a what on the Browns.
We ain't finna do that.
I'm asking you a question. What did you say? Could you repeat it?
I said we didn't have a top 10 wide receiver,
That's
but
not
we
what
do
you
have
said
a number
earlier.
one.
That's not what you said
What
earlier.
I say?
You said we need a number one receiver. I was like, I thought we had one.
No, I said we need a number one receiver, as in like a top 10 type of receiver, like a AJ Brown or Justin Jefferson. I've been saying it. I mean, like I said, Amari Cooper not bad. He's gonna be 1,000-yard receiver for the second time.
Yeah, he will be, but with 2 touchdowns. Look at everybody else. Number one, they got at least 7 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody else got. I mean, games that they quarterback miss. He on his 4th quarterback, so I ain't counting that.
What they say, Himothy, if you him, it shouldn't matter, man. As long as the quarterback know the play, but it do a little bit. I give him that.
You literally just said that Joe Flacco missed him.
I said I give it to him, man.
Oh, okay.
I said I give that to him.
Okay.
But so, you know what I'm saying? Is that all you got? Because I don't really have nothing else to really say right now.
Come on, Miles. We need you back in that sack column. I had you win defensive MVP.
I know you told me don't ask you this, but I'm gonna ask you this, man. Name your favorite, your top 5, your favorite football movie, and your favorite basketball movie.
Off the top of my head, if I had to say favorite football movie, I'd probably say Remember the Titans. Basketball, probably Coach Carter.
And I want to say that, okay, for me, loving basketball and the program. Next time we get a comment like we just got that we read, we're going to hit this.
Shut the fuck, shut.
That's to them 2 comments we read. Big Brother and the other guy.
Shut the fuck, shut.
And on that note, we gonna, you know what I'm saying, make sure y'all get in the comments. Say we appreciate y'all comments, man. I really enjoy responding.
Keep running all the videos up, y'all.
Yeah, keep making them comments. I like y'all different opinions and stuff like that. I want to say this too, man. It's funny. I never had a beef with a Michigan fan until now. We always had a mutual respect. All the Michigan fans I know,
because we've been whooping their ass for all these years. Now they got a couple wins. Now they want to come up out the woodworks.
They getting a little ahead of themselves, man. We gonna have to
calm down. Y'all know Ohio State still big bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We had to let y'all.
We gonna have to humble them real quick though.
Yeah, that's all.
You know what I'm saying? They getting a little ahead of themselves, man.
Alabama gonna beat them by 30, and they gonna come back to reality.
Most of my beef been with Alabama fans for real, my family members, but. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to them. With that being said,
man. Hold on. Before we get out of here, though, I want to touch on them sparring videos. How you feel about them leaking sparring videos?
Oh, thank you for asking me that. I wanted you to
It's a video. I know you're going to up the clip of it, but I'm going to let you touch on that first. So it was
a video of Claressa Shields sparring a guy. Some guy, he knocked her down in the sparring. What happened to back in the day when sparring videos, it was a rule in boxing that you never put sparring videos out to the public, or you never see sparring videos. What happened to that respect that you had respecting them not to show the sparring videos? Because we all know in sparring they working on certain things. Go back to that. I don't think it's necessary to put out sparring videos. And to that dude, Arthur, you a clown. Put out a sparring video, you knocking out a girl, you got knocked out by Rolly Romero. Ain't boxed since. You a clown for that, my dude. You clout chasing. I'm going to just say that you clout chasing, man. You put out a video, you knocking out a girl. You got knocked out by Rolly, guy. You trash.
You got no points for knocking out a female.
None. Man. You trash. You got knocked out by Rolly.
One thing I will say, I mean, she did get in that ring, though. Like, I ain't saying he right for upping the video, but when you get in that ring, like they say, you can't play boxing.
No, but go back. Listen, boxers, I know I ain't no boxer, but go back to when y'all didn't show sparring videos. Because we know they be working on certain things. And if you going to show the video, show the whole video. Don't just show the clip of you doing good. Because I noticed they'll put out clips of them doing good, and the other guy will put out clips of them doing good. If you going to show it, show the whole thing. Period, man. Or go back. I prefer y'all to go back to not showing sparring videos. Because I guarantee you, some of y'all favorite fighters, our favorite fighters, getting beat on in sparring. Because that's where all the damage come at, in sparring. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, this African Nat.
This Will.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe again. Peace out.